Bob Mills Weather Center Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
What was the word, Lacey?
Haboob.
There's in sync, everybody.
Haboob.
She says it.
Sounds like a personal problem, doesn't it?
It sounds like something going on that shouldn't be, guys.
I can't get in trouble for that one.
You can't. Their management's watching and they're like, well,
Okay,
that is scientific.
It's a thing, okay.
It's a thing. Guys, a lot of people seeing those pictures on social media, because it's May, thought that was a wedge tornado. Because it kind of looks like it if you watch the motion. No, that was blowing dust. With the storm system to the north, which, by the way, is sparking the thunderstorms in Oklahoma. And we have had some heavy rain across the state. We showed you that swath from the storms earlier. 2 to 3 inches of rain. Had a couple of heat bursts overnight in north central Oklahoma. And now we're tracking the rain on Next Gen Live. Now in Oklahoma City, our chances are dwindling, and we may get a brief passing shower on the back edge, but the best rain chances, we told you, north central and eastern Oklahoma. There goes the showers. We had a few sprinkles lingering now up just north of Yukon, another shower south of El Reno. Really the bulk of the rain is north of Edmond, and what that has done is shoved an outflow boundary across the metro, so we've kind of got a north breeze going on. There goes the cell, the lightning with it really dwindling as it makes its way up towards Oak Tree and Seward. May have some pea-sized hail. And then in north central Oklahoma, you're getting scattered showers all along Highway 77 and I-35. And in Stillwater, back over to Perry, as this tracks up towards the northeast, you'll get a round of some lightning and thunder, but it's moving at about 30 miles per hour now. And we're watching heavy rain off to the east along Highway 75. That's where the rain will be through the bulk of the morning. So in the next hour, the rain pushes out of central Oklahoma, and we have a chance to get warm and windy. Now, I'm told by our directors, if you were watching earlier, that as soon as I got off the shot of all the cameras, that we had big strikes of lightning. So I'm sure that we did, no doubt. Up in Guthrie, yes, this has been a very electric camera, but the lightning count is starting to come down. 73 degrees. There we go. Did you see that? Were you watching? There was a flash of lightning. I'm not making it up. 78 in Medford, 74 Ponca City, 75 in Jones, 74 in Edmond. We're in the 50s. Check that out. Arnett, 55 degrees, low 60s in far western Oklahoma. South wind at 5 to 15. Now, what's going to happen with that big upper level storm to our north? The cold front gets pushed down into central Oklahoma, and it kind of stalls. Out ahead of that will be very warm, very unstable later today, and we'll have to watch for isolated thunderstorms into the afternoon. The storm has a lot of energy with it. Jet stream winds. The main energy is well up to the north in the northern plains, and that's where the bulk of the severe weather will be today. But we're still on the tail end, and we've got to watch it closely, especially up and down 35, back up to Tulsa from 5 p.m. to midnight. Wind and hail will be possible. That's the biggest concern today. Low-level winds are not really favorable for tornadoes, but you can't rule it out. It's a very low risk, and I'll show you where in just a minute. This afternoon, we're going to watch ahead of the cold front down into south central Oklahoma for a few isolated storms to try to form. Now, these may form well ahead of the cold front, and that would allow them to really spin and crank out some wind and hail. Then eventually more numerous storms form into the evening, but you notice it's a 40% chance in Oklahoma City. Cluster of storms tries to form down in south central Oklahoma, and any storm that can form in this zone where the instability is highest could produce some quarter to golf ball size hail. And as far as the tornado threat, it is very low, but it's not zero today. That's why our team of trackers will be geared up. If we need to, Jim Gardner, of course, will hop on one of these storms to bring you updates so you can see exactly what's going on, because the chance for a tornado, not zero, but very low. Overnight tonight, the rain pushes down to the southeast. It pushes out of the area. Temperatures into the mid-60s, a cooler night, still above average. And then tomorrow, it'll be hot, winds will be light, sunny. We get to the 80s and 90s, and we may have thunderstorms form for your Saturday, kind of those air mass type thunderstorms that develop and isolated in nature in the northwest. We'll have to watch for that. Any storm that pops up tomorrow could be a wind and hail maker as well. Another chance for storms late Sunday into Sunday night, mainly to the northeast. It's hot Sunday, 93, 87 Monday. Isolated storm chances and really cranking up the heat next week. Back to you guys.